last topic, application procedure for CE and ESE. Just now we discussed about application procedure for PNs. Now I will explain to you about application procedure for CE and ESE, Computer Engineer and Electrical Civil Engineer. So the flowchart is quite lengthy. First of all, you need to go to www.ecos.st.gov.my and then click new user. After that, you will be receiving one email, and then you need to verify yourself through that email. After that, you log in as a registered user. Inside the portal, you can find a tab. We call it permohonan on the center of the website, and then you click permohonan. After that, you can click permohonan peperiksaan kekomputeran elektrik, and then you fill out online form. After that, after you fill out the form, you click submit application. And then pay for processing fee through online. After you pay the processing fee, you print out the form. You print out this form, and then print out akuan permohonan, and also print out the proof of payment, the receipt, the proof of payment, and then submit all document to Suruhanjaya Tenaga HQ office. Where is the location of the office? Precinct 2 Putrajaya. Then after that, ST will send a question for report preparation. Alright? You will be given 14 days to prepare the report and submit the report to this office without fail. If you fail, then your application will be forfeited. Alright, after that, ST will interview the candidate at ST HQ office at here, Precinct 2 Putrajaya, and upon successful, candidate will obtain the certificate of competent or service engineer. Alright, so it's very simple, very straightforward. With that, I end my presentation. Any question? Do you have any question? Yes, question.
Tes. Danilo. Tanya mai. I want to ask some question. What happened to our graduate engineer status if the list credit degree changed to after EM join computer record?
Can I repeat your question? You asked?
Okay, next question.
Okay. Alright. Oh, no question. Okay, thank you for the question. Okay, any other question? Alright.
graduation, this is applied for the become graduate engineer, right?
Okay.
So this take the endorsement from supervisor, right?
Okay.
Is the supervisor must be a professional engineer or just a normal working engineer? It's not a professional engineer.
Okay. For endorsement of graduate engineer application, the supervisor must be a professional engineer. But this one not necessarily your supervisor. You can ask me to endorse you, provided that you bring all your original certificate and also your photocopy certificate for endorsement. Okay. And you can ask from other people as well. Not necessarily your boss, me. You can ask from other people as well. Right. Any other question? Correct. That is the one of the procedure. Okay.
Melayu boleh?
Ayah dek.
Contohnya kita ni saya ambil master dalam engineer, electrical engineer dekat overseas.
Contoh.
Dekat Malaysia ni sama dengan master yang lain ataupun just sama dengan degree di Malaysia. Ada BEM semua.
Okay. The question is, you are taking you have already received your master degree from overseas, and then this kind of degree is similar to the first degree in Malaysia. Is it correct?
Yes.
Okay. First of all, what you need to do is just submit your application, and then Board of Engineer will do the decision whether you are eligible to be registered as a graduate engineer in electrical or in mechatronic or in other sub-branches of engineering. Submit first, and then BEM will do the decision later. But take the proactive action to submit. Right. Okay, John. Okay, any other question? Okay, any other question? Yep. Yeah.
Dari sini, dari bawah.
For example, if I get a specific percent certificate and I do need to renew my certificate every 2 years, what about professional engineer, service engineer, the certificate that they get on the whole, I need to compliance requirement renew like every 3 years, every 2 years.
Okay, good question. Do our certificate have expiry? Be it professional engineer, graduate engineer, competent engineer, service engineer, and whatsoever. The answer is some of them have expiry date, but some not. For example, for graduate engineer certificate, it does not have any expiry date. You can become a graduate engineer until the end. No problem. But for professional engineer, it does have an expiry date. The expiry date due 31st December for every year. For every year. Okay? For competent engineer, it does not have any expiry date. Same goes to service engineer. Okay, to renew the professional engineer certificate, a professional engineer must have a minimum of 25 CPD point each year. For 1 year, a professional engineer must obtain 25 CPD point. Where can we get this 25 CPD point? A professional engineer can get this 25 CPD point, accumulative CPD point, from delivering seminar, delivering talks, from reading technical material, pursuing master degree or PhD degree, and so on. There are a lot of things you can do to get your CPD points. Yes, just get the CPD point, log all the CPD point or log all the activities that contribute to CPD point into BEM portal, and then at the end of year, you can renew your registration by submitting the application plus the CPD point records. Okay, you're welcome. Any other question?
Akram.
Okay, question Akram. No, Akram. Okay, please introduce yourself. Okay, Mr. Suhan. Oh, Fuhan. Okay, yes, Mr. Fuhan. Yep.
What if a professional engineer is not wanted in any company or any board, is doing on his own consultation firms? If he has his own drawings and all, for example, just now you said the drawings is committed to only one company. What if he's doing services for a few other companies? Is it legal under BEM or?
Okay, good question. His question is, can a professional engineer set up a consultant company and do endorsement of drawing and plan for other company? The answer is, it's contravened to the Act and Regulation. So the answer is cannot. Unless you get your PEPC, then only you can do the endorsement for other company. Provided that you supervise the installation works and you supervise the drawing preparation work. If not, then you cannot endorse as well. Okay, am I answer your question? Right, thank you. Yes, last question. Okay. Kawan Akram.
Akram.
Miss Akram. Okay, I have a question here from this lady, friend of Akram. Miss Akram, okay. Alright. Okay, whether is it good to become a professional engineer? And how many pay do you get from being a professional engineer? Alright, I share with you my situation and my opinion. When I received my professional engineer 8 years ago, I feel very satisfied because of this is my goal since from undergraduate. Because I want to become a technical guy, and I think professional engineer title can help me, can push me to get at higher stage in engineering field. And for time being, every month I get a pay of more than 30K. So this is for me this is a reward for you if you become a professional engineer. So right after you receive your professional engineer title, you still cannot see what is the reward for you, what is the reward for yourself. But if you wait for another 5 years, which is another up to 10 years from your graduation, then you can see the hasil. Okay? I hope that I answered your question, Mr. and Ms. Akram.
Most.
I think with that, oh, you have another question?
Anda tanya dia lupa.
How if this fresh graduated student, she has a family company, but then in that company they don't have professional engineer. So how can she get the professional engineer title? Plus she has to work for her company.
Okay, a good question. Alright, for this question, this is the scenario. A fresh graduate student working in a company that do not have a professional engineer. So what do this person do? First of all, register with BEM as a graduate engineer. After that, register with IEM as a graduate engineer. And then go to IEM, ask them, good morning. Hello. Firstly, you must greet them, greet her. Her name is Miss Halima. Good morning, Miss Halima. Then you tell her your situation, and then ask her, can I enroll for logbook training scheme? Or in short form we call it LBTS. Have you heard about LBTS? No. This one can be covered in my next lecture. Alright, okay, LBTS. You ask Miss Halima, can I enroll for LBTS? So what is LBTS? LBTS is a program, is a structured program that developed by IEM to help this kind of person, a person that do not have any professional engineer in their working place. Alright, by enroll in this LBTS scheme, logbook training scheme. By enroll in this LBTS, this candidate can get a direct supervision from a professional engineer from another working place. For example, this lady, we name it Miss A. Miss A is working with ABC company. But in ABC company, there is no professional engineer. So, Miss A go to IEM, ask IEM about joining LBTS program. And then IEM will ask Miss A to fill up form. And then after Miss A submit form, Miss Halima will give a list of professional engineer that already registered as a mentor under IEM. From the list, Miss A can select which one Miss A want to appoint. Which means, if Miss A want to call IRB, okay, he will get the phone number from the list and call. Hello, good morning, IRB. Can I ask you if you are willing to become my mentor in LBTS? If IRB said, oh, I'm sorry because my quota already full. I have 3 mentees under me. Then, okay. If then, thank you very much. Then, Miss A can call IRC and IRD until IRZ. Alright? Then after Miss A get a consent, let's say for example, IRZ willing to become a mentor for Miss A. Then Miss A will get the name of IRZ and give the name to Miss Halima. Miss Halima will contact IRZ asking whether IRZ willing to take mentee name IR and name Miss A to to become a mentee. If everything goes smoothly, IEM will issue 2 letters. One goes to mentee, which is Miss A. Another one letter goes to mentor, which is IR Z. That is the simplified process explained by me. Okay, another question before we wrap up our session. Okay, Mr. Zamani.
So, what is the difference between a practitioner, professional engineer, versus a non-practitioner, professional engineer? So, what is the big difference that, of course, in terms of salary,
Okay.
that one can be not?
Okay.
So, how do you know that the PE is not practicing and the other one is practicing? Because we feel that lecturers, right?
Okay.
Considers practicing or not.
Alright. Okay, we have a question from Mr. Zamani. What is the difference between a professional engineer, a practicing professional engineer, and a non-practicing professional engineer? The answer is we cannot monitor these two kind of professional engineer unless this professional engineer did not renew their registration every year. Then their registration can be revoked by BEM. Another thing, that's why BEM do the amendment on the REA 1967. We call it Amendment 2015, which differentiate between PEng and PEng with PC. Because PEng, one of the reason they create PEng and PEng with PC is because to accommodate a PEng under category lecturer. One of the reason that I heard from them, to accommodate the PEng, which is a lecturer as well. While the PEng with PC, actually to accommodate not a real engineer. We call it a real engineer that working at site. That is one of the reasons they create the PE and PEPC. But
there's no sign off or buy-off from the non-practicing professional engineer. For example, like your scope is more on the electrical side, right? So of course you're going to buy out a lot of stuff.
yep.
Right? So it means that we are the person who cannot buy out things, right? Compared to you. Compared to your professional engineer,
Yes. But to monitor whether this is a active professional engineer or non-active professional engineer, I think quite difficult for BEM. Alright. So if no question from the floor, okay, another last question. Okay, the question is whether there is PEng in mechatronic or and what is the difference? Alright. I already went through the BEM portal, and then from there I can see under mechatronic field there are some professional engineer registered under mechatronic, and then the difference between mechatronic and electrical. Mechatronic, the voltage level up to 5 volt only. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, 4 volt. Oh, the DC. Oh, DC. Okay, DC. Alright. So the voltage limitation is very low. But I would like to share with you. In electricity regulation, it is stated that a professional engineer registered under electronic is eligible to apply to become a competent electrical engineer, provided that he or she must have 8 years of experience doing handling live electrical apparatus. Okay? Not okay. Alright, like just now I explained to you, one of the requirement to apply for CEE is must be a professional engineer in electrical and must have 5 years of working in live electrical apparatus. But for electronic, this candidate must be registered as a professional engineer in electronic and having 8 years, 8 years of experience in handling electrical apparatus. So you still have the chance. First of all, get your professional engineer, and then the title will do the rest. Okay, another question? No question? Alright, if no question, I end my task. Thank you for lending me your ears.